Hello everyone. Welcome to my English learning channel Basic Bites Learning. As the title suggests, this video is all about mastering IELTS speaking test. So mastering the IELTS speaking section requires a combination of strategy, practice and confidence. And these tips in the video will help you feel confident and perform your best on the test day. First, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the test format, which includes three parts: a short interview, a discussion on a familiar topic, and a more in-depth conversation on abstract topics. So you can expect a mix of questions that will test your fluency, vocabulary, and ability to elaborate. And timing is the key, so manage your time wisely to ensure that you fully address each question. Practice speaking regularly. So practicing with a partner or tutor can simulate the test environment and build your confidence. So engage in regular conversations with friends, family, or a language partner. Then recording your practice sessions can help you identify areas for improvement, such as pronunciation, intonation, and pacing. So you can record yourself and listen back to identify areas for the improvement. Then timed exercises. So timed exercises are again a very crucial part of preparing for the IELTS speaking section because they help you build the skills needed to think and speak on the spot. So you can structure your time practice. For example, for the part 1, you can set a timer for 5 minutes and then you can practice answering typical questions about yourself, such as your hobbies, work, studies, hometown, etc. And then part 2, in which you have to choose a cue card topic, you can set a timer for 1 minute and use this time to plan your response. And then for the part 3, you can set a timer for each question and which aim to respond within 1 to 2 minutes. So in this way you can practice and you can record your responses and listen back. Now, for improving vocabulary and grammar and to excel in IELTS speaking, you need to practice speaking fluently. So expand your vocabulary or word bank to use a variety of words and phrases to express yourself. Then grammar plays a very significant role in the IELTS speaking section because it directly impacts your score under the grammatical range and accuracy criterion. So you have to identify and practice the grammar using a range of grammatical structures accurately. You can ask a teacher or tutor to provide expert feedback on your pronunciation, grammar, fluency, and coherence. They can identify your specific weaknesses and suggest targeted strategies for your improvement. Now, developing fluency and confidence for the IELTS speaking test requires consistent practice, effective strategies, and a focus on building your comfort with speaking English naturally. So there are some practice speaking exercises that you can do daily. For example, make speaking English a daily habit. Even short 10 to 15 minute sessions can be beneficial. You can talk about your day, describe something you have read, or discuss your opinions on various topics. So it's very natural to pause when thinking, but instead of hesitating, use filler phrases like "let me think about that" or "that's a good question." So this buys you a little time while keeping the conversation flowing. And if possible, you can converse with the native speakers and try to pick up their natural speech patterns. So this will increase your comfort level. And you can practice tongue twisters to improve your fluency. Then boost your confidence by celebrating small wins. Like recognize your progress, whether it's speaking for longer periods without hesitation or whether using new vocabulary correctly. So positively reinforce yourself. Then overcome your fear of mistakes because you need to remember that making mistakes is a very normal part of learning. So focus communicating your ideas clearly rather than achieving perfection. And then reduce your anxiety, prepare yourself mentally. Okay, take a few deep breaths to calm your nerves. Then use positive self-talk. Replace your negative thoughts like "I'm going to mess up" with positive affirmations such as "I'm prepared and I can do this." And then practice thinking in English. Then it's very important to manage your time effectively. So pacing, planning and preparation are the key elements to manage your time. Incorporate these timed exercises into your daily practice routine to build up your speed and confidence over time. Then responding to questions clearly. Now, before you start answering, make sure you fully understand the question. Don't rush. It's okay to take a moment to think. And if you don't understand the question, politely ask the examiner to repeat or clarify it. For example, could you please repeat that? Or could you explain what you mean by so and so? Then provide detailed and meaningful responses to demonstrate your abilities, and focus on the specific questions asked and avoid going off on tangents, and use clear and straightforward language. As complex sentences are good, but they should not be overly complicated. So your goal is to communicate your ideas effectively. Demonstrate critical thinking. So it includes analyzing, comparing and reasoning. And all the three skills are very higher level skills. So they will significantly enhance your performance in the IELTS speaking test, especially in part 2 and 3. So when you analyze the topic and ask about some complex issue, so you have to identify the different factors or aspects involved. For example, if you have been asked about the effects of technology on communication, so you could analyze by considering both positive and negative impacts. Like, technology has drastically changed the way we communicate. On the positive side, it has made it easier to stay in touch with people across the globe. However, it has also led to less face to face interaction, which can impact social skills. And always support your analysis with specific examples or evidences. Then you use the words and phrases like similar to, in contrast, on the other hand, whereas, and compared to. They are very essential to make the comparisons. And focus on the most relevant points of comparison so that you can make your argument clear and concise. Now, reasoning involves explaining why you hold a particular opinion or why something happens. So, it requires you to justify your ideas with logical arguments. So, for the reasoning, you can use the phrases like because, therefore, as a result, due to, and consequently. So, for example, I believe that reading is crucial for personal development because it exposes individuals to new ideas and perspectives which can broaden their understanding of the world. So, by mastering these skills, you'll be able to provide more thoughtful, complex, and well structured answers in the IELTS speaking test, which can significantly boost your score. So finally, stay calm and composed during the test. Taking a moment to think before you speak can help you, and so that you can deliver more structured and thoughtful responses. So with consistent practice and these tips, you can boost your performance and achieve a high score in the IELTS speaking section. So all the best for the test, and thank you for watching.